entire blueprint of scaling to 50K a month with YouTube, and I'm going to give you the exact lessons I've learned from making over 80 videos and scaling to 50K a month myself and scaling my clients to 6 figures, giving you the unconventional advice that you cannot find online as a business owner. Now, what you have to understand is that trust is super low. The reason why my clients and I can get like 12K pips and then 5.5K pips for a fitness offer, all this stuff, right? The reason why a peptide coach can charge that much is because of the fact that trust is super low, and you can't build that from a single reel that you post on TikTok or IG. That's the issue. So YouTube will make you the most money in 2026. Now, you've probably seen the videos on YouTube to say grow on YouTube, but those are specifically for something like a YouTuber, Mr. Beast type of guy. But you're a business owner. Your time matters a lot. And rather than you getting a done for you agency and then not learning anything about it, and then once they leave, you're in shadows, you should learn it yourself and learn it till the basic level, because we are going to use something called media stacking. That's going to help you 10 times to just basically leverage whatever socials you have into YouTube. But before I even go about that, let me tell you a little bit of a secret so you guys can implement this ASAP. It's called A/B testing. Now, A/B testing is basically you putting 3 thumbnails and 3 titles for a single YouTube video so that YouTube can do a test and show audiences 3 different titles and thumbnails. And the one that works the best, that gets selected, and then basically you get more reach. This works so well because nobody in the business space is doing this. That's the thing. A lot of people you might see as a YouTuber might do it. That's their job, okay? But as a business owner, no one else is doing it in the market. So you can leverage this right now. A single video that I post have 3 different thumbnails. How are you going to compete with me when I'm getting 3 different eyeballs from people of 3 different interests into a singular video? And title and thumbnail is what makes like 80% of the video anyway. The body has to be decent, the hook has to be decent, but the title and thumbnail should be excellent all the time. And of course, it's super hard for, someone who is doing 10 different things. You're probably focusing on fulfillment, doing a short form content, to tick all these boxes and then also tick this one. So A/B testing is super, super good. And of course, if you're someone who hasn't started a channel or you're having issues, I've made so many videos right now. They'll probably show up here and there. There's a bunch of them, okay? Now, that's the main thing. Now, what you have to understand is that you are not Hamosi or Iman Kaji. The reason why these guys are able to do such large numbers and these guys have clippers. So what you have to understand, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably 11 to 12 accounts. It's just me typing his name on the search bar. These people have teams behind them, large copious amounts of teams which are pushing out all this content. Then on top of that, if you go on his YouTube, this guy is posting how many? He posted like 4 videos and they are all an hour long. This is a 7-hour long video, by the way. Like, how are you going to compete with a guy that's doing this? So what we do is that we don't do what Alex Hamosi is doing. We don't sit there and push out this much reels. We don't sit there and be the next Iman and try to make all these videos on YouTube and try to, compete with these people. We're not going to attack a single platform, okay? Because we don't have a large number of people of teams. We don't have so many people working under us. Behind doing your scripting, your idea generation, hundreds of clippers posting your content. So what we do is we post less, but we post with more quality and we niche down. We make things so much clearer for our ICP. Like right now, I'm talking to you right up as a business owner who's in the coaching and niche industry. I'm talking to you directly so you understand that, hey, Alex gets me. So you're going to watch my content over the other guys, right? So 1 to 2 videos a week is more than enough. I used to say 3, but quality is so much more important because now my 2 videos outperforms like when I used to post 4 times a week, literally. Like I used to post 4 and those like in total get like 200 views. Now I post these 2 and get like around like 300. So it's way, way better, okay? And that's how you grow. What you have to understand, one more thing, which I'm going to talk about, super, super important, is subs. Subs are the most prestigious to you. Each video should be qualified by that. How many subscribers are they getting? Because if you check the retention graph, everybody's retention graph is going to be just down. There's no one online that has a perfect retention graph. It's 99%. Every single one of my clients has it. But the metric you can track is subs, because once a person subscribes to you, they're going to be in the loop over and over again, because YouTube's algo and selecting content 10 times much better. Their homepage is 10 times much better because you can see 4 videos rather than just one single post, okay? So subs are super important. You judge a video by how many subs they've gotten. and then you double down on those. Now, I'm going to talk about media stacking. This is so crucial. This is the most important thing. Nobody on the planet is going to talk about this, but I will. Okay. Now, what you have to do is make every platform a weapon. That is super important. You have drive your main content, your main TOF content, top of funnel content from your IG, because it's easier to go viral there. Okay. Going viral on YouTube will take you a lot of time, will take you a lot of effort, and it's going to be like a full-time job. But again, with business owners, we don't have that much time, just focus on a single platform. We're not trying to be, Mr. Beast or anyone else in the industry. You already have your existing audience. So what you do is that you just basically have all these people that are coming in, monthly. Let's say 60K people come in. We all funnel them down to our YT. That's why the YT has been growing so beautifully now. And I've been able to collect pips and do all that work, because I'm not sitting there waiting for a video to go off and then me tweaking the thumbnail and title every 2 seconds. I'm not a YouTuber. I have a lot of things to do. I have to take care of my clients. I have to get them results. I have to tell new things to them. I have to learn new things, right? So the reason why this became such an important factor to me, and the reason why I even named it, was because of these stats. Look at this. 82% of my audience is coming from IG and from IG, like IG.com, then of course, like the app itself, then Google search, then Discord, then YouTube, like 0.5, okay? 42% of the traffic has been just external apps. Most is IG. And that's when it hit me, was like, hey, I need to use my IG more and tell everybody to funnel from IG to that, okay? So that's the basic principle here. Now, what you do is you use existing audience and you just basically convert them into pips. Now, let me tell you a secret metric which you guys should be looking for when you are doing this meta, and this is going to help you a lot, is saves. Not likes. Let's just remove all this. Not comments, not shares, not reposts. Saves are the best thing ever, because people are going to go on your profile. They're going to get interested if you have good content, and then they're going to funnel back, and then they're going to end up on your YT. Because now we have the link on our actual IG, they can click on it, subscribe, boom, done. Because people who save your videos, they are super good to you. Let me tell you why. Because first of all, your views go up because people are going to watch this over and over again, because people forget, they check again. If people forget, they check again. So that just helps a lot. And then on top of that, if they find you interesting, they can go into this loop that you have right here. Okay, so that is super key. Let's say even 10% of the people come down from the let's say for the sake of metrics is 400. 40 people come down, okay, and use from the saves, right? Because their natural curiosity and them just being like, who is this guy? I want to learn more about them. Now, rather than you losing them to have a book a call link or VSL, which everybody knows what it is, these guys are going to be like, you know what? This guy's not asking me to buy something. This guy's not asking me to, like, book a call. I can sub to a YouTube channel. Pretty easy. Boom, done. Now, what you have done is that they get nurtured, these 40 people. Then these people end up as the inbound leads that you have, and they get nurtured. It's pretty simple. So that's the entire video I want to make on. But first of all, let me tell you about these key metrics, which you have to post less. I thought posting 4 times a week and 3 times a week is going to get me the subscribers and the amount that I wanted, but I was dead wrong. I'm being honest, I was dead wrong. What worked well was me honing down on my 2 or 3 videos, saving less time on both sides of my team and myself, and just focusing on the quality and the content that I'm posting. Because if a person subs, if the video quality is super good, if I become the holy grail of them always asking questions to me, it's so much more easier, okay? Focusing on quality. And this is the key thing. It's going to make you super rich, by the way. Sorry if my voice is a little bit low. I'm not that well, but just keep to it, okay? But IG to YouTube is super important, because you can literally take the brain rotty audience, filter all them out, and then just get high intent leads and then book on the calendar. Because you spamming CTAs, you doing all that, you're just making artists feel like, this is like this. You're being too pushy. You need to be effortless. That's why you see these big creators make money. You're like, how did he make 300K this month? Like, how's that possible? Because their funnel and all that, it just doesn't look salesy. The less salesy you can look, the more trust you can build, the more money you will make. So 1 to 2 per week, and just do it. This was the entire thing. I wish somebody told me. I've made a lot of videos right now here, which literally covers like ideation. How do you do it? I literally have one other course as well if you want to watch that. But like, sub, do all that thing, guys. We're going to be posting way more better content now, because I've just learned so much. And yeah, don't go through and post that many videos I've done, but you just learn a lot. I did this for my clients. I did this for the sake of just like understanding YouTube, how to do it. But of course, if you're someone whose raw talks or some people's just sitting down videos work so well, you can post as much as possible. Like, do what's working, don't fix it. Don't try to like fix the things that is not working. But if you are someone, who's struggling, have like really bad leads or can't get the lead quality that you want, YT is the move, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.